Gotta shit, select. Don't come on to me, correct.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody?
What's
How you
going on, people?
Good.
man? Sorry for the delay, but we back. We back.
You back, baby?
Yeah, it was crazy last week, but anyways, that's a whole nother topic. So we got a few topics we're gonna talk about tonight. That way we all can get to the game because I want to see the halftime. That's what I want to see. But
What's ha- what's happening on the halftime?
I don't know. He said Kendrick Lamar doing it.
Oh, okay. Kendrick Lamar's doing it. Okay, that's gonna be interesting.
I want to see that.
It was gonna be a Lil Wayne, but he's kind of pissed off
Mm,
right now.
Yeah.
In
mm,
fact, he's not even watching the Super Bowl. That what he said.
Dang.
okay. Mm.
Anyways, all right. So we got about like 6 topics here. We're gonna kind of get it done. So the first topic, Bird brought this in. The first one, he says, should a man lead in a committed relationship?
Yeah. Um, the reason why I bought this topic because it was um something I watched in IG. I was scrolling on IG, and I was actually it was YouTube, and I was scrolling down, and this guy, um, he had his own podcast like the Fresh and Fit podcast. He was on a different podcast, whatever, and
Oh,
he was talking about this, for the females. Mostly, I'm agree with him, but not this topic. He said something about um leadership. I'm your leader, and I'm your law. In other words, the way how he said it is that I'm the law. I think it started off when he was saying like the female to tell his man where he's going and where her whereabouts instead of the female can't ask him where he's going, where his whereabouts, and she should have to worry about it, you
mm,
know, because he's the leader. Ain't nobody gonna be above him, something like that. So and that's his
oh yeah.
preference. That's his preference. That's his preference. But I don't think that he understand about what being a leader in relationship actually means.
Mm,
You know, or maybe his own definition that's what he think he means. That what he thinks. So that's on him. But I don't think that he has any mutual respect with a significant other. Um, so if you want to me, if you want to be a true leader in a relationship, it's all about creating safe and nurture environment. So where both parties can thrive and grow together. There's also like have open communication, mutual respect, more like mutual respect, and more deep, more deeper emotional connection between the two. So the
I,
love that set.
I was just gonna say, like, when I saw the video, I thought he was like, he seemed a little bit more controlling with it than versus he's saying he's the provider. Because I get what he was saying, like he's the provider and whatnot.
Yeah,
But he lost me when he said, like, you got to tell me where you're going, and I don't have to tell you where I'm going. Like that's I don't know how I want to put that. Like it just that didn't sit well with me.
it didn't. It kind of and I'm not a female. I'm a male too, and he was going on until that point. He said that, and he also said, "So I'm your law." Like, wait a minute, hold on now. You get a
Yeah.
little bit too far now with that, because everybody have a certain role. And if he's the alpha, I get he's the alpha protection and provider. But the way you saying this to him, like he don't have to go anywhere now. You could do whatever you want to do. That's fine. But that means to me, like I said before, you have like no mutual respect to your significant other, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah. Like you gotta have just as much as respect for her as she does for you. Like if she wanna y'all in a relationship now, so if she wanna tell you where she's going and whatnot, then you should do the same. But if y'all on the same pages, is like I don't gotta tell you where I'm going, or I'm just gonna be doing this, or I'm just gonna be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess y'all just have that understanding, I guess, but it's still good to let your partner know like where you going. Like don't just be disappearing and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people just feel like they got that mindset where it's like, I'm grown, I do what I want. True enough, yeah, you do what you want, but like doing a whole disappearing act, that's crazy. And don't show up for hours, like,
But don't you, if you want to be a part of the leadership, don't you want your it is just me, that's or any type of leader. If you on any leadership role, don't you want the person that you are leading like will help you thrive, you will help you grow, to help you understand more a little bit, like it's certain type of if they have more respect for you and if they're in a good place, respect is like earned, not given.
mm-hmm.
So if you earn the respect from them, they will actually return respect back to you.
Yeah, it's not that
So,
hard.
but everybody don't see it that way.
I don't know how people just how you not see. I don't know. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt of like what he was saying, but you can't really give him the benefit of the doubt because he's like already strong minded. Like this is how I want my relationship. This is how it's got to be. And it's like, who you telling that to? Anybody gonna listen to you with that crazy talk? But anyway, when I seen it, I was like, man, done lost his rabbit ass mind. But
You
it's
think?
a good topic. What you think, Eric?
Hey man, look, I keep saying it over and over again. I'm the coach, but my girl manages the team. I can't do it without her. She has a does she have a say so in the decisions that go down? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, 90% I gotta make the final decision.
Okay.
I gotta make the 90% of the time I gotta make the final decision.
You
Now,
got to or you prefer?
say what?
You got to make the final decision or you prefer to make the final decision
No, I gotta make the final decision.
after y'all don't talked about it.
But yeah. Shit. Put it this way. I gotta have her input when I make the decision.
Right.
Okay, I
I
like
give
that.
you a prime.
I like that.
Okay, I look. I give you a prime example, right? I
Right.
love I love motorcycles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say I'm not I'm not making the kind of money where I'm making right now, where I could just walk in a dealership and just buy the motorcycle I want. Let's say I'm in a relationship where our money's kind of tight,
Right.
and I take the money that we got saved up to buy a house, and I take that money and buy a bike. And then I come home, she see a new bike in the driveway. Where'd you get that? Oh yeah, I pulled that money that we had saved for that house.
Yeah,
You
no.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, her input matters.
Right.
It has to matter because that's gonna determine where my relationship goes. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna just up and just make the decision and without consulting my wife. Nah, that's just not gonna happen. You're gonna lead that right there is gonna lead to more problems, more issues, and then this dude here talking about, oh, I'm the law. Like, okay, this dude sounds like how my ex told me when she was dating this one dude. She was like, this is the reason why I don't fuck around with these certain dudes. Because I don't have a problem following a man's leadership. But when you start talking about I'm law and she gotta obey and I can't ask where you're going. Now that type of shit there, they're gonna get you fucked up. And I'm gonna share a quick story with you. It was this dude. He went to Colombia with his for a wedding, right? So he's seeing all these fine ass Colombian women. He like, man, I want a piece of that ass, man. That. And this is how you can tell this motherfucker ain't a fucking leader. So he starts an argument with his wife.
Oh no.
Yeah, he starts an argument with his wife so he could go out here and smash. He goes out here and hooks up with this supposedly pay for play chick, and let's just say he got. And
That's what he did.
yeah, and guess what? Not only did he get got and didn't tell his wife where he was going or none of that shit, guess what happened to him? He wind up being dead in that hotel.
Oh no.
Oh, they down there for a wedding, but you out here supposed to be the leader. You got 2 kids, you making good money, but your leadership, you led off pussy.
Yep.
And look where it got you. And
Mhm.
you know better. You can't hook up with chicks on the streets. Not in Colombia, nigga. That's
They
that's
take you, rob you for everything you got.
that's passport, bro. That's passport, bro. Number one of don't do's. Man, you don't go down there fucking around with women on the streets. That's why they have strip clubs and brothels, you stupid motherfucker. And
Yeah.
everybody talk about, oh, I feel sad for him. No, I don't feel sad for him because that ain't good leadership.
Yeah, but how? Yeah, because how y'all feel bad for him? He started a whole argument with his wife
Man, that shit was
for
when I
no
first
reason.
heard that story, I was just like, oh well. I don't feel sorry for him. Now, back
Man,
to that whole leadership. Here's where I'm really strong about when it comes to leadership, and where a female will probably have issues with me is when it comes to the protection part. I need my girl to understand when it
mm,
comes to protection, you have a voice, but me, you trying to talk me out of protecting you and my family, and that's not gonna be too good for you.
I got
I give you a prime example. Let's say we're in a house, right? I got 10 cameras, and then you be like, I don't like all these cameras around the house, and you start making an argument, and she starts making an argument with me. Okay, well, since you don't think 10 ain't good enough, I'm gonna put up 40 cameras now.
goddamn.
Yeah. It helps me sleep at night. Oh, well, I don't like guns in the house. Well, guess what? I like guns in the house. Because guess what? If somebody kicking that door, I can go pew, 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 pew. So I sleep good at night. And I need to make sure that my wife is sleeping good at night. I need to make sure my kids are sleeping good at night. Reinforced doors, reinforced windows. Yeah, I need all that shit.
See, I'm not gonna say guns. Just don't tell me where they at. Don't tell me they in there. I don't like guns. So I'm
Okay.
not gonna tell
Yeah.
you you can't have one.
Yeah. Like I ain't gonna be walking around with no gun on my hip. You ain't gonna see it laid out on a coffee table, loaded with a beer in hand and shit. Nah. You ain't gonna see nothing like that. Nah, my
Like
guns are
just
gonna nah, not
exactly.
like
Just
that.
don't tell me where it's at. Just know it's protection in there. Cause like if shit hits the fan and you not here, you be like, go get the gun or whatever. Then I'll be like, obviously it's a situation where I need the shit. So I just don't like guns, so just don't tell me where it's at.
That's fine. Another rule when it comes to leadership. Yeah, all my kids and my wife have to know some type of self-defense. That right there is non-negotiable. I need to my kids gotta be able to protect themselves, and my wife gotta be able to throw some hands.
I mean,
Just in case.
you better know how to throw hands. I don't care what you say.
Now,
Well,
a, another thing too, when it comes to leadership, problem solving. If you come to me with a problem, I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna solve the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't get mad if B, C, and D don't go the way you wanted to go.
I
well, that's
mean,
but they come to ask you for the problem. Why they
Say
gonna be
what?
expensive
He's
for the
saying
problem?
if you come to him with the problem, right, and then he said, okay, we're gonna solve it this way, or this way, or this way,
Yeah,
and you get mad about it. He's saying, don't get mad about how I'm going to resolve the issue.
Yeah,
that's what
don't get mad about it.
I'm saying. So if they ask you for the problem, or tell you the problem, I mean, hell, they shit. What they gonna be mad for? They can't be mad at you for
People,
getting the
What?
problem. But continue, Eric. My bad.
Because we're problem because as men we're problem solvers.
Right.
We're supposed to be problem solvers. And when you have a female that has a problem and she doesn't know how to solve it, then I gotta handle it. Because guess what? If I don't handle it, it ain't gonna be peace in my house. That's how I look at it. So she came to me, all my money's been emptied out of my account. I don't know what to do. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got you.
but
This
things,
bitch at the job won't leave me alone. She keep fucking with me. She keep fucking with the job. Don't worry about it. I got you, baby. I got
see, I'm like that too. I like to, you tell me what it is, and it's like I don't have to tell you how I'm gonna resolve it, but
you.
just
Yeah,
I say don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got you.
yeah,
But a lot of people like that. A lot of people like that.
yeah. Like I say, I got my girl back 100%. She gonna have my back 100%. We gonna be Gucci.
That's how it should be. All right,
Shit.
let me bring this next topic in.
Oh yeah,
So
bring it on.
this was funny when I saw this area that you brought it in. The Texas man put a sign in his front yard to let everyone knows he's divorced and she's gone. Like, okay, I get it, you know, I get it, but that big ass sign, like, what are you trying to? What do you think he was trying to get at with this? Obviously, to let people know
I mean,
the witch is gone.
I, I mean, I seen the comment section on this on Facebook. Somebody posted up in the Passport Bro group. That's where I found it at, and I was just like, wow, he went all out. But people were tripping over the sign, and I said, wait a minute, hold on, dog. You got women throwing whole goddamn divorce parties. Like, since when is getting divorce is not a celebration? I don't understand that. I don't understand how people have come across this. Yeah, it's time to celebrate. I divorced this motherfucker.
I
But you took
mean,
half his shit.
but you don't know how it is that once they get a divorce, is like for people. I'm not just gonna say women or female. For people, it feel like a weight off their shoulders. If they actually went through it, signed it, did all of that, maybe they feel like it's a weight off their shoulders. But for them to have like a full on party, like a bridal party or some shit, that's a bit much. That you being extra for no reason.
Yeah.
Him for him to have the sign. I was like, sir, we we get that you're divorced. Okay. Like just
Yeah, you ain't gotta tell the whole world. But see, that was kind of light. But I noticed when some of these celebrities cheat, these celebrity women just go all out. They be writing books. They be trying to get movie deals and TV shows and shit. Real Housewives of LA. They be trying to get all types of shows like that and shit. But everybody want to jump on this one man because he had a little sign out there. I'm like, yeah, you can make that argument if you want to. I just don't think it should be advertised on both sides. It's
I
not.
think see,
It's not a reward.
I think it's if you want to celebrate that, like if it was a toxic type situation,
That's
you know what I'm
different.
saying?
Yeah,
And
that's different.
you got out of that shit, yeah, celebrate the fact that you muscled up the strength to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? I think both parties should celebrate it if they feel it needs to be a celebration.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, that's
Right.
reasonable. Definitely. Yeah.
A goddamn toxic situation. Oh my gosh, that is hard to get out of. You feel me?
But not but we can't justify that chick who divorced her goddamn soccer player talking about I divorced him because he was too perfect. He never beat on me. He never cheated on me. He was a perfect husband, but I had to divorce him because I wasn't happy.
Yeah, that's
Huh?
stupid ass shit.
Man, you can't make this shit up. What's
And
up, Josh?
oh, Josh, he made it.
What up, player?
I'm just saying, Josh, I love that picture that you got. It's nice.
Oh
What
yeah,
a
that picture is dope.
yeah, what a
Yeah, that
moment.
picture is dope.
Yeah, I didn't know we were gonna do this at 3 o'clock.
Where he at on the screen? Right,
Oh,
right there.
Eric.
Right, yep, right there.
Yeah, that is nice, bro. Nice photo.
But
No, I understand.
I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
But the people that's out here like doing a whole celebration and oh my god, this nigga is gone out of my life. It baffles me because at the end of the day, y'all still try to get back with that person. Because y'all seen Tina and what you call it trying to get back together now.
Tia and Tamara, to my Tia and
Tia to-
her boyfriend. Yeah, she's trying to get back with him, but I don't think he's
Mm.
trying to hit it.
I'm gonna tell y'all this once. I'm not getting married to get divorced.
Exactly.
With
Yep.
me ever.
So you trying to be like Jaden and Will, huh?
I ain't trying to be like that.
Hey, not that fucking toxic, bro.
Right. I don't need no situation.
I mean, I get the toxic, level, but I'm just saying, like, they separated, but they still married.
Hey, man.
That makes no sense to me.
That makes no sense.
Look,
They don't.
How are you together but not together? That's like you got one foot in, one foot out. Like you about one gone.
I think Will don't want to do it. I think that he's trying to be, maybe he's trying to be better than his father and stuff like that. Which I get it. I was like that one time, but sometimes you just gotta like, look, man, enough is enough. You know, it's time to let go, man. Why continue on if it doesn't work?
I think it's a money issue.
That is, I was gonna say that too, but yeah, it could be that. But if you got enough money, hey, money can't buy you happiness.
Nope.
Doesn't mean it don't make the difference. It does, but sometimes don't feel the difference. But
Right.
at the same point, talking, you know what? If you want this money, go on, buy your business. Let me enjoy my happiness. Let me do my thing.
I think if they finally get a divorce fully, both of them will be happy. But they will still try to stick it out for the kids. I think that's
I mean, I guess. I mean, in some cases it does. Some cases I get that. I mean, that I won't say about my life, but I see some people have done that before and try to stick out with the kids. I see some things that it doesn't happen a lot, but it can bring back. Maybe we need to do therapy. But if y'all did all that stuff and it still doesn't work, you know, what all y'all stand your toes down, you stand on ground when this person stand on ground, it's just best to let go.
yeah, but don't get divorced just to be like, we're gonna stick it out for the kids and then try it with therapy after. No, you need to try it with therapy first. Because if therapy not getting y'all back together, then y'all should call it quits.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I do agree with that too. It's got to be more into it if you really don't try. You know,
Mhm.
but if y'all still don't trust, but like I said before, you got to find the problem solving of what caused it. You know what I'm saying? What can we do it? But if the one person ain't willing to try, what's the point of you trying? You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the other person willing to try too as well.
Because a lot of people have that mindset where it's just like, no, you the problem.
Right.
And it's like, if you got to that far with both of y'all the problem.
Yeah.
Even though the problem's not your fault, but if the other person is not really give you a reason and they still want a divorce, it is what it is. Sometimes we can't force people for like trying.
I mean, I
But
don't really.
we can at least like let them know that, hey, I like you as a person tried and you did not do shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
let them know like the reason why this did not actually happen and it didn't work out is because you didn't do your part
Mm-hmm.
and you're over here just blaming other people when it's actually your fault as well. Like it's either your fault or it's our fault, but at least I'm trying. But you're just not doing nothing. You're just like letting it ride like a storm, and it's a never-ending cycle.
Right.
That's right. That's true. Because if you try to work it out with somebody, right, and it's like, look, man, I'm gonna try to fight for us, but I can't fight this fight by myself. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I'm not, even though it could be the other person. You're like, I didn't get us to this point, but I'm still willing to try. I have no problem going about your business because you're not about to stress me out and wreck my peace for no stupid reason. For no stupid reason, we could have just talked about it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, some people are just immature that way.
True.
They, it's funny, they would rather go talk to other people the rather than you. Like the problems with y'all too, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
why would you go to other people and talk about y'all problems when they don't even know what the hell is going on? And you're only
Right.
telling them one story when there's two stories.
That's another thing too. When people try to tell you something, they don't include like what the
Mm-hmm.
other person said or what how they feel about it, or be like maybe he felt this way, that's why he acted like that. Good to know that you probably think he act like that, like you're trying to put yourself in that person's shoes. But like I don't like to tell people my outside business because everybody's opinion is their opinion, not y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You're not living with us. You know what I'm saying? Like it. I don't know. Just keep people out your business. That's like my mom said this or my dad said that. Do they live with us? Do they
Nope.
really see how you really is? Like it may be your parents, but they may can deal with you because they raised you, but they ain't dealing with you. You get what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
But
I had to hear both sides.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even if I hear somebody else what they coming to me with, like people come to me with shit all the time. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you if you're wrong or right now, but I still don't got the full story. So if you look into me to see, hey, this is what it is, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm like, oh yeah, you wrong. You dead ass wrong. Matter of fact, I'll tell you to your face. You dead ass wrong for doing that. And this is the reasons why. I just don't like when people be coming to me with like outside of my family, other people come to me with stuff. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about that. Like
Yeah.
it, I can't because you so many people that I know that they just be coming to me with stuff like young-minded people. Like I'm not talking to somebody that's young-minded because
Okay.
your brain is just not open. You're not willing to understand anybody else's point of view. So don't even ask me. Don't even come my way. Come and tell you about yourself, then I'm gonna give you some advice, and I'm gonna tell you get the fuck on. Mm-mm. I'm not the one. But let me ask y'all this: since we talked about that, though, that brings in the other question, though. So should a man celebrate when divorced like women do? So just that's just a part two to that.
Hell no.
Hell no. He a bitch if you do that. Like, what are you doing?
Celebrate.
Hell no.
You might as well.
Hell no.
You might as well be. You might as well have a freaking vagina between your legs if you're gonna be doing that shit. I have not ever seen a guy celebrate a divorce. Not saying it's not true, but personally, I have never seen a guy or heard of a guy doing that. I just haven't. The only time I've ever heard of a guy celebrating anything is if he won custody over his child. Now that's a valid celebration.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
valid reason to celebrate. Why?
Hell yeah.
Because the mother always ends up with the child in that custody battle,
Yep.
and then the father's just stuck with child support, all the BS. Like,
Like I don't understand like how the woman win custody, even though y'all going head to head, right? He could have made more valid points, but they just still give it off to the lady. You think that that is something to celebrate for you getting a child? You are not fit to have the child, but the courts feel like you should. That's crazy to me. That's insane.
exactly.
I can't wrap my head around that. Like there's good men out here where they need to be with their child. They need to have full custody because all these women out here fucking skaboodles ain't just they ain't with. Some women don't need to have kids. I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna say it again.
hmm
Well, I want to say celebration, but doesn't mean you can't be happy. It's hell. But it's all depends on how you take divorce or not. You know, just like I my first example when I got divorced, I didn't celebrate, but I was happy as hell. It's a difference. The
I keep
difference.
forgetting you were married. So I'm like, who the fuck was you married to? But like, that's a whole other topic.
Wrong one. The wrong one.
The
I was
wrong woman.
wrong woman.
Oh man.
But I don't want to. I don't want to
Quiet.
be too. I don't want to be too explosive to this person, whatever. But it took me a long time to finally get that done, and I didn't know how to file or nothing. And this person be saying, "I'm gonna force you to do this. I'm gonna force you to do that." I'm like, you know what? At this point, go ahead. And this person didn't file it. Yes, you know what I did? I filed mine, and I wasn't bluffing. This
Mhm.
person was trying to run away for my military benefits or whatever the case may be, wherever her head said. But
Okay,
we all,
see, that's valid though. That's valid.
Yeah,
yeah.
it
So
is.
that's why I did it. I'm the one. Yeah, I divorced you. What you gonna say then now? Can't you say wherever you want to say, you could be wherever you want to be, do wherever you want, because at the end of the day you're gonna do what you're gonna do regardless. So I was happy I got that freedom, that stress out of me.
That's what I'm
So
saying. Like all the like for that reason, like all the shit that you've been through, and they trying to force you to do some shit that you don't even know about. Oh, I damn sure would have celebrated in their face, like "Hi, bitch!" Right, all in court. I'm sorry,
now I
I
won't
ain't.
step right in front of your face. Now I won't do that. I won't do that. That's just
That's my celebration.
uncharacteristic for me. I would
You're
That's
a
say.
better man than me.
that's my celebration right there, right in your face. I ain't got to go have no drinks, throw a whole party or whatever.
No,
It's
I
you
won't do it for
celebrating
your
in your
face.
face.
I won't do it for your face.
I would.
I couldn't do it. It's
Mhm.
uncharacteristic. I'll say it's unprofessional, uncharacteristic for me because you know I did all this hard work. And even though I felt now I'm gonna do it right behind your back, celebrate when we got separation, whatever. But I won't do it for anything. Cause I like to take the high road out. I like to be since I'm the bigger man, whatever. So since you call me all, since I'm not a man, when you think I am, okay, find somebody who think you are.
I get it. I trust me. I get it. Uh, More power to you. But I'm just saying, like after
But
all that,
but
after
it's just
all,
but it depends on the situation on how a divorce you can take. If it's about kids, not good thing about my situation. But if y'all both have kids each other and you got to do custody battles, child support. Yeah, I would celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? But
I get it.
Hmm.
Well, I'm glad you got out of that. I'm glad you got out of it.
hmm
Yeah, it was a battle. That motherfucker was battling with a real goddamn demon. I said, this bitch. I was like, oh hell no, boy. I was like, boy, if you don't get out of that shit there, and I'm glad you ain't have kids by her. Oh man.
Yeah, that's a whole nother topic. That's
Mm.
a that's. I'm just saying you stress free. You stress free.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
Hmm.
he's living a good life.
All right, let me bring in this next topic here. Now, y'all know we got to talk about this guy. We got to talk about this guy. So I don't know why this is, but it pissed me off when I read this. Trump is taking away women's rights in the workplace and taking away no fault divorce law. How will this help relationships going forward?
Say
Don't
that
know.
again. He's getting rid of what again?
Taking away women's rights in the workplace.
what do you
Okay.
mean by women's rights? Like what are you talking about? Women's rights to
I
work? You talking about
I,
like
I think mm, I think I know what y'all talking about. Go ahead, Arthur. I want to hear you guys say.
no? What I'm saying, like, what do you mean by women's? I got the no fault thing, but what did he mean by women's rights? Not are you talking about women's right not to work, period, or is he talking about?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Are you
You gotta
talking about like?
elaborate.
Are you talking about like DEI? Because the only thing I've ever heard about it was women, a lot, like a thin share of women are like losing their jobs through
Wait,
DEI.
you
Through
a little
DEI.
muffled, Ralph.
Am I covering my mic?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there
we
you
can hear you better now.
There you
Oh,
go.
I was covering my mic. That's why. Sorry.
Okay.
Um, like I've heard that a thin. What the hell was I just saying?
I don't know. We
Sorry,
could.
like
We don't
like
know.
a small amount, like a short amount of women, like were losing their job because dude, they got hired through DAI. So ever since Trump took out DEI, a lot of people lost their job through that. Then fine, but I don't know about like women's losing their rights in workplace.
when when I read it, I thought, because I didn't hear anything about it until it was brought up to the podcast. I
Mm.
think what he was talking about was, women rights, how they fight for different type of pay than, like, I'm gonna bring it up again. We had a podcast about the male nurses making
I
more than,
remember. Oh, okay. I think
yeah.
I now know what you're talking about. Okay, so I think was being at what he's trying to get at is the ideology that instead of using um hourly rate salary, use yearly salaries. Like for some reason, a lot of these females they use yearly hourly rates
Mm-hmm.
for their argument, and that's not how you're supposed to do that. You need to
Mm-hmm.
use like a yearly rate
Yeah.
salary for your argument. And then when that was brought upon them, they were baffled. They were like, "Oh, okay," and it just made sense because like, uh, let's say let's say me for example, let's say if I have 5 years of experience in construction, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Eric had no, not Eric, sorry. Well, let's say you Pooh, let's say you had 2 years of experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now scratch that. Say I had 8 years, and say that I had 8 years, and you had 3 years, right? But for some reason, although you and I work the same hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you, for some reason, believe that you need to get paid just as much as I do, simply because you work the same amount of hours I do. That's not how that works. It's all about experience, like the years. Like I'm again doing it for 8 years, all right? And also my title. So, oh man, this was like such a discussion that was like 2 years ago, and I'm trying to remember what I watched because it took place in a court, and they were just like so confused. Oh damn, that's
It's
part of
like you was there for 8 years and I come in 1 year or maybe 1 year less, and I just got my certificate or whatever, and I heard that before I even applied, oh, Josh is making 80,000 a year. So I come in here expecting the exact same thing. Get it that
right.
we have
Like
the same job title, but you have more experience than it than I do. That's just like me as a med tech versus these CNAs. I can't expect to get the same thing as a CNA because they have more experience, more training than just a med tech. Even though there are some things that y'all might do the same, you know what I'm saying? But it's a different type of pay when it comes to that.
the so far this whole gender pay gap thing has
Mm-hmm.
totally been debunked for years. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it has been debunked. Okay, now I'm not saying though that there are workplaces, however, that do pay people less just based on who they are, whether
Yep.
you're a female, your race, anything like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's horrible, all right?
That's
But
true.
that can't be blamed on the freaking government, on Trump or whatever. No, all right? That's your boss.
Mm-hmm.
That's higher management there for that company. You need to take it up with them.
But you know what I found out too, Josh? I never knew this. When the managers they think about your bonus and whatnot,
Hmm.
I didn't know that our bonuses, I'm just talking about like employees, comes out of our boss's bonus.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Facts.
can, yeah, they can choose to be like, nah, I want to keep all my 60,000 that I get a year, or dish it out to their good employees. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they give them like 50 cents here or 75 cents here. Like I did not know that.
See, it couldn't be me, man. I would be I'm so generous as I am right now. Literally, I'll
Yeah.
give the shirt off my back to someone if needed.
Mm-hmm.
But give me that opportunity, man. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you're getting 1,000. You're getting 1,000. I'm just being Oprah in that place. I don't.
But I feel you, because if my employees are doing good and they progressing, they
Yeah.
what I'm saying, like in our coachings or whatever they doing, what I ask them to do, and I don't have no real stress, why not give them the money that they deserve? You know what I'm saying?
Or if you're not, if you are gonna give them the money, sure. If you're gonna give them like some bullshit like $100, like a bullshit $50 bonus, all right, fine, whatever. Take the use most of that money that you have though still, put it into like the office workplace, the workplace.
Right. Oh my
Do
God.
like, yo, that would be even yo,
Put it
especially
towards things that people
yeah.
need. Like that's how my last job was. I'm like, y'all, if y'all want to give us a raise, y'all can fix up this building. Because I'm coming in with these residents. They come to me, oh, my AC went out. Oh, my toilet doesn't work. There's like bugs everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
invest in your fucking company, bro. Like, y'all just holding on to the shit. And I also found out that the job that I was working with, they get a lot of endorsements. They get a lot of charities. They get a lot. So y'all
Hmm.
got the money. You feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all just want to hold on to it, knowing y'all place is terrible, but y'all want to spend it elsewhere. Like, oh, the elevator needs to be fixed. It's $3,000. You know what you could have did with $3,000 in these residence rooms? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You already charged the residents $3,000
A month?
a month. It's sometimes $5,000. And that's why I would not put my parents in no dang facility or no nursing home or nothing like that. You won't take my parents' retirement money. Hell no.
Mhm.
Feel
If
on
I was
that one.
to take care, yeah, if I was to take care of my parents and whatnot, they would have their own account. So when they want to go out to the store, their doctor's appointments and all that, it's coming out of that because it's not coming out of my money. But I will take care of you. You have to use that.
Hit me
Yeah.
But
up.
Hey,
huh?
hey, Pooh. You know, when it comes to this, women in the workplace, and I had this argument with this chick a couple years ago. Y'all women, y'all men, y'all dominate, all these industries and blah blah blah. And I don't see no women here and women there and all this shit. And I said, okay. I said, do you really want to go there? I was like, because I'm trying to tell you, you really don't want to take it there, but okay, well, let's go. So I brought up a key figure female that has been in the industry for over 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she's very good at what she does.
Right.
She has been the executive producer on Jurassic Park,
Mm-hmm.
The Goonies,
Ooh.
and Star Wars. So I said, I brought this female up and I said, look at her. And she was like, well, well, that doesn't mean anything. It's just one out of few. I said, yeah, that's just one. I said, then I showed her another. Then I showed her another. Then I showed her another. Then I showed her the person that created the Uncharted series. The
Mm-hmm.
Uncharted series was written by a female.
What
So,
she
when I brought this up, I was just like, this isn't about necessarily the women in the workforce. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's really about your skill level. How
Which makes
good are
sense.
how good are you really? Because I can tell you this right now. Kathleen Kennedy, she's executive producer over there at Star Wars. Now, when it comes to Star Wars, she's kind of fucking up because she's not a content creator. She's not. She needs to go back to what she's doing. She's a producer. She's good at getting that budget for the movies. Stick to what you're good at. And she tried to dabble into some other shit. And now we're seeing the results of it. But I was using that as a comparison, as a measure stick. I was like, you got plenty of women in these industries. I said, but if you really want to make a lot of money, you have to go into the industries where the men are doing the most dangerous jobs. Underwater welding, oil rigs. You have to get into those types of jobs. Helicopter pilot. You could fly airplanes. Airplane pilots make a lot of money. You have to go into those industries because nobody's stopping you from going into these industries. Like I never say somebody say, "Oh, we're not gonna hire this female because we do underwater welding." The question is, have any of y'all ever applied? Maybe you should just
Maybe I
apply
went
and
to
see what
school,
happens.
went to school, get the certification, any of that.
Yo,
Yeah, yeah.
I always say this. I always say this. Go to a trade school. For, yo, a trade school, anyone can go in there. Okay,
Yep.
you don't need a degree, right? Go to a trade school, okay, and with that, you're like set for life. If you want to go for plumbing, welding, those two right there, yo, you're set.
For life.
I went to a trade school. Two I'm in one right now. I went one for Surge Tech, and I also went well, actually three medical assistant. I'll be damned anybody try to play with my certification. No, I'm qualified. I'm
Yeah.
it's right there, and I put that shit on the resume. Don't play with me.
Hey, Pooh, do you know how good you gotta be to work to work at Naughty Dog? Do you know how good you gotta be to work at Activision? Do you know how good you gotta be to work at any of these top video game companies where they have plenty of females working at these companies? So I'm like, well, how did these females get in and they're making 100,000, 200,000? I think one of the chicks who's she's over there at Microsoft, she's a black chick. I think she's head of some department. I can't remember. She's making like 400,000 a year.
Which she
So
shouldn't.
yeah, so you know who I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she making
Ugh,
she making like $400,000 a year. So when I
making
show these
shit
to
games.
them, yeah. So when I show these things to women,
A
they
lot
be
of
like,
graphic designers out there too. Like there's
yeah,
female graphic designers who build games too. Like you,
yeah, they out there. It just you they just ain't it's just too far in between. And then one chick she tried to bring up, well, how come there ain't no female video game characters? I
What?
said, I
what?
said, bitch, I literally said this to her face. I said, bitch, you can't be serious.
Are you kidding me?
I said,
She's not a
what
video
did you
game.
say? There ain't no video game.
She's not a
Ma'am,
gamer.
you do know you had a whole video game series of Resident Evil that always had a female character. You had 6 movies that were made with a female. What, you know
She's
what?
not,
I need a drink.
I'm
I
telling
need a drink.
you, she's not a gamer, bro. There is no way you don't know that.
Bruh. Perfect Dark had a female. Metroid Prime had a female in the 80s. Man, I look wherever you smoking, I need that shit. I need that
No, you
shit
don't.
No,
now.
You lose
no, you
brain
don't.
cells.
No, you don't. Because whatever it is that she smoking is making her stupid. You don't know.
Right. You're gonna lose brain cells.
God damn. Hey, I wanted to choke that bitch.
I
Fuck out
cannot
of here.
said that. It's just my thing is y'all talking about a female can't do this as a guy, female can't do that as a guy. Like, have you tried?
But the question is, why do you want to compete with me?
Do you really want to do that job? Is what I want to know. What the man does, do you really want to go out there and do that?
Okay, here's the real question. Why is it that you want to do it? That's the real question. Are you doing it
Yeah.
because you want to be like, hey, I'm a woman, I can do a man's job, or you want to do it because you want to do it? If you want to do it because you want to do it, like you're interested in that field of work, totally fine.
Go
But
to
we had
school,
Yeah.
just like they did. Go to school. This ain't like 1930s or whatever. They just get you and be like, "Hey, fix this," and the guy had no other choice. No, now there's trades. Now there's schooling.
Yeah.
oh man,
I can't.
Shit
But
crazy, man.
Well,
These female want shit to be handed to them. No, you gonna have to work for that shit.
look, I don't know. I don't know about that topic. Right? I don't like put my input on that one because I don't know. I don't know how this DEI, all this equal opportunity or whatever it is. I can't put too much input because it's just too confusing for us males. You know, it looked like to me it's supporting the female more than support us.
it does. I seen it. You know
So
how you want
all this
it's
equal opportunity stuff,
do you
it
know what's
should be
funny?
thrown out the window.
Yeah,
Because if y'all supporting to the female, I mean, I had no problem working with the female or any gender whatsoever. But if they're gonna be equal, and I'm getting like different punishment because you support the female and all the other stuff, I can't do it. I can't. But it also depends on the
Yeah,
country.
I see where you coming. I see where you coming with for that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Go ahead, Josh. What you was about to say?
yeah, Josh, go ahead. I'm sorry, man.
No, that's my fault. The whole what you were talking about, Bird, with the whole DEI thing, like they help women more. Yes, they do. They help 44% of women that are white. Okay.
Oh,
Mm.
Now, when it pertains to like people of color,
mhm.
only 8%. So they're at the bottom. So the whole point of DEI was, at least I thought, was like for people of color, race, background, all
Right.
that stuff. I
Mhm.
thought they were,
Yeah.
I thought they were up there, the high percentage to get the help. But no, it's white women 44%, and I think under the white women are Asians. So I'm just like, no matter what, the people of color were always at the bottom. It just didn't make sense then of DEI. Like, hey, Chai, I'm sorry, baby. You can't be squeaking your toy right now, okay,
Yeah,
mama?
you kind of break it up a little bit.
Yeah, sorry. Can
I
you
think
hear
that's
me?
yeah.
Okay.
Bad.
Now go ahead.
Oh, I think it's the same too with African Americans too when it comes to the nursing,
Mm-hmm.
and that shit pissed me off. I don't want to get into it more. I'm gonna find a nurse. I know a few on. I'm gonna get their opinion, and I'm then I'll speak on it. But just me alone, it just sounds like just it's coming from me. So I'm gonna get more intel.
Hmm.
But it's
Mm.
true. It's true. I know you was going at with that, Josh. Yeah.
If I could
But
find out, if I could find it, I'll definitely send it into the chat because I seen it on Twitter, and I was like, no way, this is not true. Then I looked
yeah,
it up, and I'm like, yeah, that is true. Holy shit.
ridiculous. But what do y'all think about the no fault divorce law though?
Shoot. I mean, but ain't the no fault is a good thing to have a divorce? Have some type of divorce of that? No fault?
It depends which way you look at it.
Well, I don't look at it anything different. I mean, it's more like annulment pretty much. So that's why I look at it that way. I had no problem with that. I don't know what Trump was doing talking about. If he trying to remove it, why? I mean, why are you trying to remove it? I mean, he don't want to go through why are you getting divorced, or I have this person having money issues, or this person ain't paying, or this person cheating on me, or this person having other different kids, or whatever the case may be. We don't look, and that's fine by the judge. Every state's gonna be different. I don't think the state's gonna remove it, whatever. But if hypothetically it does happen, it's gonna cause more of it. It's gonna cost more. It's gonna cost hectic. It's gonna cost more time, and you still marry the person that you don't want to marry with anymore. So you just want to get this shit quick. That's why they're doing this online divorce thing. You know what I'm saying? Because usually back then you gotta go to court, and usually what it takes divorce takes like what a year, two,
I
maybe
never
more.
see why it takes so long to do that.
I don't know. But now they got this new system of no fault, and you know it's kind of like an annulment to me. I would not remove that shit. I don't know what Trump was thinking because let somebody divorce Trump. Let him divorce Trump. I said to Trump, go ahead. Don't the false thing. I'm gonna take 50% of everything you worked on, and I know your secrets too. So don't think you are gonna acquire me out.
Oh my
If
god.
I'm going down, you going down too, like P Diddy. I don't
Who
give a
said let
fuck.
somebody try to divorce Trump?
Hey
If I
man.
was, if I was Trump's wife, boy, hey, you cheat you want to, go on cheat. Go on do all your dirty work, go on do the bit. I will sickly divorce your ass. I'm gonna take everything. I ain't signed no prenup either. You can't
Sir.
do no fault because you gotta remove it. Go ahead, do what you do.
See,
Okay, let me oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Eric.
See, that whole the reason why Trump is getting rid of that no fault divorce law is too many men, too many rich men losing their money now. So now they gotta put a stop to that shit. Now, my whole problem with the no fault divorce law is people like this Tia want to divorce her husband for no fucking reason at all. This soccer player
She
mom,
should not be able to get back married to him. I don't care.
like that soccer mom who divorced her husband, talking about, oh, well, he was a perfect husband. He never cheated. He never beat on me or lied. He never mistreated me. And I divorced him because I was unhappy. Like I'm trying, and then you want to take half his shit. Wait a minute. How you gonna take half my shit because you are unhappy, bitch? Oh no. So
That's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah, I'm glad he getting rid of that no fault divorce law. So now people be a little bit more wiser when they say I do. They won't just be saying I do for the money.
But
I'm
ain't that no
gonna
fault
wear that
means
on the
though?
shirt. I do for the money. Like what? You might as well
Yeah,
just say at your wedding.
Okay, so
that'll end that shit.
I didn't know anything about Trump doing a no fault, whatever you call it just now. I heard about it, but the last time I heard about it was like last year, but that was like in November and October, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked into it, and I'm reading Washington Post. Apparently, a lot of females feared that Republicans will move to overturn no fault divorce laws. That's what I'm reading here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what was the topic again? Like you said that he
No, I was just saying, what do y'all think about it?
oh, so he didn't do nothing with it then, or
No, he
Not
is. He's
not yet.
yeah, he's trying to.
and he's trying to like wait, he's trying to take it, he's trying to like disband it, like
Yeah. Yeah. You can't like you like let's say Josh, you get married, right? And you wake up, your wife wakes up one morning and just comes up with the most ridiculous excuse of why she want to divorce your ass.
no, no,
She could wake
no.
up, yeah, yeah. So she could come up and say, you know what, Josh, you're 6'2", and I love you, but I feel like you're 5'11" now. So I just not in love with you anymore. You see what I'm saying? These bitches would divorce you over any fucking thing.
Okay, so let
So
me
yeah,
so let, before you say anything, let me so I understand real quick then. Um, this whole thing is basically to protect the husband's assets, and
and the men too, because the men they could pull that same shit, but they don't, cause
Okay,
we
but
don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, but y'all know what no fault divorce means, right?
meaning like the woman can't get nothing or some shit like that.
Right. That
Wait,
No,
means that
I'm gonna
yeah,
read it to y'all. Hold on. So, a no
I,
fault divorce is a divorce that allows a spouse to end their marriage without blaming the other spouse. So, how it works is the filing spouse states that the marriage is uh like not going well or whatever fuck reason why she want to say this
like
shit,
adultery, abandonment, neglecting, cruelty.
irretrievable or something. Right. The court doesn't need it. Sorry, the court doesn't need to decide who is the fault. The couple doesn't need to share their intimate details in court. And this is a thing now on Google. Why is it important? No fault divorces are more private and less confrontational, and no fault divorces are most common type of divorce. Bro,
Oh, okay.
like
I I, I
it
tell you
shouldn't
what.
be public that you getting a divorce anyway. Like it shouldn't be out there. It shouldn't be nobody's business but you, the courts, and the goddamn lawyers. Like everybody should not know that you're going through a divorce. It shouldn't be like posted or no shit like that.
Mm.
Mm, You
I don't
know, Pooh, I'm gonna throw it in this example, and this is
know.
one of the reasons why I'm gonna get married in a foreign country. I'm not gonna get married on American laws. The shit ain't
he,
gonna
he
fucking happen.
he says this
Fuck out of
every year.
here.
I can't
Every
I
I'm
can't
gonna look
fucking
back at
do
every
it.
single episode,
I
and
can't
I'm gonna put a
fucking do
collage
it.
of him saying this every single
I,
time.
I can't
he
fucking
come in
do it.
here,
And
please put it on a
I'm
t-shirt.
gonna instill this shit in motherfuckers' minds. It is not in your best interest to get married until they change these laws.
Yeah.
It's just not in your, it's just not in your best interest, man or female. Like, let's say you got a rich female who's like worth $10 million and she don't get a prenup. How do you know that man ain't gonna try to divorce you and take half your shit? You better get a prenuptial agreement, and then that's getting thrown out of court too. I'm hearing reports of prenuptial agreements ain't holding up in court. Well, what's the purpose of
They
me
need to
getting a
fix.
fucking prenup?
Right.
That's another thing that they need to
Bruh,
fix. These goddamn prenups and the goddamn kids when it comes to that shit too. Like if y'all gonna get a divorce, okay, let's talk about these kids. Then let's talk about our money.
yeah. Hey,
Yeah, it's
pull up.
always I've
Yeah.
realized that it's always the material things that are talked about first, and then the kids are last.
Hmm.
Mm.
Like
I don't know
what?
why is that.
I just realized that. Yo, that's crazy.
I'm trying to find.
Yo.
Hey, Josh, you know another thing that'll trip you out, and one of my boys was breaking down this in the Facebook group. He said, "Yo, I had to go back and look at the law of when I got married down here." I said, "Why?" He says, "I can't just up and divorce my wife for any fucking reason." He's like, "It has to be my wife has to been on did something constantly for me to divorce her." So
Mhm.
I I say, okay, so you mean to tell me if your wife cheat on you once, you can't get a divorce? He's like, nah. It has to be something she has completely done repeatedly, or it has to be a combination of a lot of things. And he's like, I got a laundry list
Mm.
of reasons why you can't just open the divorce. They'll tell you to go and work that shit out with your husband. I was like,
Repeatedly, like it don't even have to be repeatedly for me to know you cheated, so therefore you don't want to be with me.
yeah,
Mm.
but see, the thing is, the way they got their law structure, these are family oriented countries. So they're very strong on family staying together. So
Get that.
if you have like one little issue or one little hiccup, they'll tell you to go home and work that shit out. They
You
don't
can't
just up and
you
yeah,
can't tell me to stay with somebody that cheated
yeah,
because I'm gonna look at this motherfucker every single day like I want to just stab this nigga in the neck. Like you can't.
yeah. I feel you on that. But see, what I like about these laws is not for the cheating part, not for beating anything. They set them laws in place so women in the states can't pull that shit down there. You can't just wake up and divorce your husband because, oh, I feel like he was 2 inches short. Oh, I feel like he's the perfect husband. Oh, I left him because he was too good. He was there. You can't divorce him for little shit like that down there. The
I
court
feel
system
like
will look
they
at
need,
you like you're crazy.
but they need to change that here though. You cannot divorce. You know what I'm saying? Look at the laws when you get married. You cannot divorce somebody for stupid ass shit like that. Like
Yeah,
oh, because today whatever you got fired, oh so now your income went down. When we got together your income was up, so that means you married me for my money.
exactly. See, you
Like there's
can't pull that. Yeah, yeah,
divorce not till death do us part. That means what I go through motherfucker you go through. Don't play with me.
yeah. Like you just can't pull that shit down there. And I'm like, when he showed me that list, I was just like, yeah, I feel a lot more confident getting married down there.
Chai
And
chai.
then
Stop.
50%, like the woman can't take 50% of your shit unless y'all created something or y'all got
Yeah,
married and y'all started earning money together.
yeah,
Then you can split 50-50. But if you
that's
carried something, yeah, but if you or your wife had something, both of y'all had $1 million before y'all got married,
y'all
you're
each
not
got to do
splitting
that.
that. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not splitting that. That's what I'm talking about. I said, damn, boy, that's a good ass fucking law. He said, yeah, you can't see like my wife, the millions of dollars that I have earned before I got married. He's like, my wife cannot touch that shit. Now, from the company that I started down here, she could definitely take me 50% for that. But
but see
everything else, nah, nah.
with that like how you saying it break down like that. So it got to be like written somewhere. So if y'all started a business somewhere, it can't just be like, Eric, the CEO. And because if he like the CEO, that means he already had like 100% of it. And then put me down at the bottom, like just general co-host or or co-host or whatever. That automatically means to me like you're not going to get as much as if we're going to go to through a divorce. So
Yeah,
if y'all gonna get married and y'all start a company together, it got to be written on there equally. You know what I'm saying?
it
Equally, she has
is.
this, you have to have this.
Yeah,
But
it's in the law. It's
man,
it's it's written in the law. When you
It is, but like
Yeah.
I'm saying, see how people get away with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
somebody take like 100% of your shit or 60% of your shit. Like fuck. So where's the
Oh, okay. Now I see what you're talking about. Yeah. You can't. Yeah, they got. Trust me, they got laws in there. You try to scam down there, they gonna get
Mhm.
your ass.
Yeah.
They gonna get your ass. Yeah, you gonna put it this way. You gonna come up with that money, or your ass gonna be in jail. It's gonna be one of
Be in jail, bro. I'm
them.
trying to say
Yeah.
that shit is ridiculous. Like, how do you? I'm gonna say it again. I'm not getting married to get divorced. I'm not doing that.
Listen,
It's
I
not a way.
already told.
It's a
Hey,
time
Pooh.
and money.
I already told you. I'm getting married once. If my relationship don't work out, as much money and time and energy, vibration and I put into this motherfucker, and it don't work, I promise you, I never get married again. It ain't gonna happen.
I'll stay engaged with you and see how that shit lasts for a good year before I get sit up and get a fucking divorce 2 years later after my marriage. You got me fucked up. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that mean the bitch didn't love you the first time.
I'm trying to tell you, like, where was the love, man? Where do you love me or not?
The love for the money.
I
It was
swear,
all about the money.
bro. If I come to my wedding, somebody got that on their shirt, bro. Keep rocks, keep rocks.
I just want to be in a part of the weddings where they be like, if anybody have anything to say as to why these two shouldn't be married, please stand up and ever hold your peace. I just want to be that one guy
I
that
did
just
it.
wave his
I
hand.
did it. I did it.
No, you didn't, Josh.
Yes, I did. But
Oh shit!
no, but I told the bride and the bride and the groom in advance though.
Oh
Like I
man.
because
Oh
that,
yeah, then when the wedding
it was
came,
my
he was like, "I still stand my ground."
it was my best friend it was my best friend though. Like it was my guy.
Okay, that's cool.
No,
It was like my boy. He was my boy. So I was just like, yo, I'm gonna fuck with you, right?
mm.
When that guy says, does anyone here object? I'm gonna scream and I say, I do. All right. And then I'll just be like, I don't know why. I just want to make everyone in the room surprised. And then I did it. And then I walked out.
You walked out.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
No way.
Wow, that's too funny.
it
That
was
took
funny.
balls.
Everyone laughed
But it
because
was was
because
it
they knew
true
that.
that you didn't want them to be together, or you just
Hello,
wanted
what the
them
hell
to say
happened to my
that?
phone?
We can hear you, Josh.
I can hear you.
Yeah, no, something just came up on my screen. That's why, and I don't know what happened. But yeah,
Oh,
no, everyone laughed because they knew that I'm close with the guy. Like him and I are like we grew up together.
Oh,
So
okay.
gotcha.
they knew I was gonna do something, just not that. So I was like, I object. He's mine. And then I just walked out.
Oh man, I would have been dying laughing.
But
I'll,
yeah,
I'll accept that at my wedding. But Eric, if any one of y'all, you too, Josh, if you stand up during my wedding and be like, I object, don't have, I'm on your ass. I'm gonna
Hey
have
man,
security at the
if
door.
if I do it, if I do it, I'm just like, I don't have any objections. I'm here to tell y'all why they should get married. God damn it! Oh yeah, I'm gonna go on a rant.
Oh my god, he gonna have his own little notes out and everything. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have
Listen,
to
man,
interrupt, be like, sir, this is not about you. This
I'm
is
gonna
about
have I'm gonna have a spreadsheet. A spreadsheet just gonna fall to the ground and roll out like the
like a scroll.
yeah, like a scroll.
like,
I'm gonna have a scroll roll down. Here's 637 why Pooh and
oh
Arthur should
my
be
god,
married. They ain't
that's
got no kids, but they finna make them. They coming. They
oh my,
coming.
he sounds just like his dad. Every time I call him, hey, Mr. Bird, y'all over there making kids? Yeah, all right. Okay, bye, Mr. Bird. Like, wait,
Oh man.
we gotta have our chance. We try. Hold on now. That's hilarious. But y'all two are gonna be invited to my wedding. No, no
Appreciate
games.
it. Appreciate it.
Oh, it was hands down.
I will scream. I swear.
Hey
I'm joking. I won't do
Do
that.
you, my friend? You just better be
man.
there.
No, no. If I do that, I'm gonna end up fighting your family. They're gonna
Hey
kill
man.
me.
They gonna be like,
You
Hey
be like,
man.
who that? They're gonna be chasing me out the damn building. Like,
oh my gosh. Okay, all right. We got two more topics. Let me see our time frame right now. Oh, we good. We good. Okay. Should oh my god, I know Eric brought this in. Okay.
How you know I brought it in?
This got you written all over it. This got
Oh
you written
shit.
all. Okay. Eric says, should men marry a woman who has been divorced or have multiple divorces? Or are they worth another chance?
I'll give you
if
one. No, go ahead.
she,
I
Maybe
want to hear what you gotta
one,
say.
maybe one.
yeah, I agree. Maybe one, but like if the girl has like, this goes both ways. This goes both ways. All right. If you have multiple divorces, just don't get married. Just don't. It's not. It's clearly not meant to last for you. Okay. But if it's just one, it's fine. Just one. All right.
Well, well, that yeah. But it all depends on the situation when you divorce. First, I will ask you why did you get divorced.
That too.
You know, it could be like, he been abusive to me, or he cheated on me, got me burnt. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Um, you look like you're a true woman, that's a traditional woman. You know, and
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, I like that. You know, you honest.
Yeah.
So, as long as it's not your fault on the marriage, and it depends how this goes. Whatever it takes, and probably take some time. You know, to see how we're going. Um, yeah. Now if it's like five divorces, shit like that, then that's a no go for me. But it was like maybe one or two,
Or worse, if
right?
you've been or if you've been or worse, like if you've been a widow, if you've been a widower, what do you call it? 5 times, something like that.
A widow? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like if you've been married 5 times and your husband has and five of those husbands have died, something wrong with you.
Oh, more like Anna Nicole.
Yep.
No, 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 no.
Look, another one too. How long ago did you just get divorced, and how long was y'all married? Because if
Right.
you was married
Mm,
for like 2 years and you got a divorce after that, then your next one was like 3 years and you got a divorce, I'm gonna feel like you the problem.
hmm.
You just gonna never be satisfied or something.
Like
Something's
Yep.
you enjoyed the honeymoon of a marriage, basically. Like that's what you wait. You wait for the honeymoon phase to end, and then you're just like, I want a divorce, and then you take what
yeah,
he's
because
worth, and then you push to the next guy, and you just do it over and over again.
you want to feel that moment how you are in the honeymoon phase the entire marriage. But that's something that can be worked on. Like, babe, we don't go to date nights no more. I don't like that. But I tell you right now, he knows that we go to date nights. He knows that we play games and whatnot. He knows. He knows before. I'm not. No, it could be 30 years down the line or whatever. We still going to date night. They gonna know our name at the movie theater or whatever.
Hey,
They can
that's
be
how it's
playing.
supposed to be.
They can be playing Pac Man in the elderly age.
You know what I'm saying?
Freaking Tetris.
Exactly. See, this what your
Okay.
granddaddy used to do back in the day. I used to tear that ass up in some fucking Tetris. You can't stack them blocks better than me.
Eric is a fool. But yeah, um, I think it all depends, or what's the reasoning behind you getting married again or you're getting divorced again. Like, I don't. That's just like, and I'm gonna say it. I'm surprised Eric ain't said it, but I'm just saying. How many people you don't had in you? It just baffles me. And then you get divorced, you get married, you get divorced, and then married. It's like you switch it between too much. It makes me look at you in a different way. Like you out
Pair
here,
bonding.
you out here in these streets. That's what it is. That's why you got divorced so much.
Mm.
Hey,
Be real.
that pair bonding. I said it before. It's a certain amount of dicks you supposed to have in you. You got too many of them dicks in you. You can't pair bond. I love them, but James, his dick was bigger. But 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 William used to toss me around. He used to suplex my ass. Oh, I'm just so confused. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, they
The
be in there
freaking
comparing dicks and shit.
the freaking chemicals in her brain don't know how to act.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit started affecting the brain. See, they thought them scientists were full of shit when they was talking
No,
about
they're
that junk.
true, bro.
Yeah, that shit is 100% true. Like they say, you ain't supposed to have. I think one doctor says don't go above 10. He said you go above 10, you going. He said you have to not have sex for a while. You can't have sex for like a couple of years. He said to get it to it won't permanently leave your system, but it will help in the long run to make you pair bond. So you gonna have to stop for a while. Yeah, that shit crazy.
Like with them having sex, or and somebody shooting up the club, or just in general them having sex.
Just
With
in
like,
general,
Just
like
in
every
general.
yeah.
Hmm.
well,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, that shit crazy. Like this one dude, this shit was funny. I think I might have told this story. So this one passport, bro, this motherfucker making $200,000 a year, making killer money. So he went down to I think it was Brazil. I don't know if it was Brazil or Colombia. It was one of them. So he went there, right? And he falls in love with the pay for play chick. Wait a minute. How you fall in love with the pay for play chick? So then guess what this nigga starts to do? This nigga starts to take care of the kids. He starts to put a ring on the finger. And then he gets upset when the pay for play chick starts to cheat. How you get mad? Cause the pay for play chick is cheating, bruh.
That's
You
wild.
mad her paper? You mad her and paid for her paper plate. So why you just didn't keep getting the paper plate from her? Why you gonna put a ring on? And he said, I loved her and I feel like I can change her. No, nigga. Jesus couldn't save her, nigga.
Jesus,
What
man.
made you think you better than Jesus, nigga?
I guess he thought his money could do something about it. I don't know.
Bruh.
But I know somebody who did that, but it was to a stripper, married a stripper, and got mad with her
Oh
because he didn't.
no.
Oh, Lord.
She didn't. It was like, yeah, she almost left you with the kid. Like what? It's it, and it was somebody that I knew. It was so close. I was like, man, that's crazy.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. That shit crazy. Yeah, when it comes to divorce, I can only give you one, maybe two, depending on the circumstances. I can probably give
Mm.
you two, but when you start going above two, okay, woman, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you, and you gonna probably divorce me for the same reason.
But what if there was this? Okay, look, y'all, plot twist. So what if you get married, get divorced multiple times with the same person?
What the
No,
fuck?
You did it. You did
Oh
it.
hell no!
You
See,
did it though.
oh hell no!
no.
That's not gonna happen.
You did it though.
Multiple times? Oh hell no! If I divorce the same woman that I loved before, and we so wildly get back together, we better stay fucking married.
Y'all don't. Y'all get divorced. Y'all keep
Man,
saying that.
man, listen, man, she gonna be getting choked out somewhere. Fuck you mean you divorcing me? You ain't going nowhere. Tie your ass up, put you in a basement somewhere.
Oh
The way
Lord,
I got divorced the first time.
it just didn't work out with y'all. Y'all realized it wasn't working out.
So if we got married the second time, for the same shit, I mean, like that just going back to your problem. That's like saying like I got a credit score of 750. Next thing you know, I bought this shit and I'm in debt again. Now I'm on like 440.
Lord have mercy.
My God.
Mm, 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 mm.
I
I
can't
wish
even
that
remember
nobody
seeing
to
a
happen, but I'm
440.
just saying like you just rose up like 300 points. Why you want to go back down if you ain't smart with your money?
You got a point there, Oz. You got a point.
I mean, like like what's the point? I mean, if you gonna continue on doing what you do now, if you accept that, cool. Hey, do what you do. But
You
once
know
I
how
once
these people be like, oh, I'm better off with this person. I want to stay with this person. He knows me or she knows me, and I want to stay with this person. If that's the case, then what the fuck y'all keep getting divorced for?
Mm, mm, mm.
I mean, I get it. Like, if you want to remarry, okay, that's fine. Once we're married, And it all depends how I change my ways. It all depends how this person change their ways too. You know. So once I'm married, I'm married. But once I'm divorced, I'm divorced. That's it.
Don't blame you.
I don't know why people do that, man. I wish that do to Tia ex husband don't do it, man. Look,
He
I say,
better
look, we'll
not
be
get
together, but
married.
we're not gonna be married. I tell you that. We'll be together, but we're not gonna be married. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, I hope they don't get married. I mean, they could screw around and be friends, maybe. Because some
Mm-hmm.
people do
We'll
realize,
still
like,
be a couple. We'll go out on dates, whatever. Shit.
but you know how the tabloids are. How we was just talking earlier. That
Fuck the
it's
tablet. If the tablet gonna do what the fuck they gonna do. They gonna say something to you or not. They gonna say some truth to you, or they gonna expose you, or they gonna lie about you. You can't stop them. I'm a grown ass man. I can do the fuck I want to do. You want to be together or not? We ain't gonna get married again. I tell you that.
Don't blame you.
all right. Me bringing this last topic. Okay. This is bringing back to like the wedding thing. So I seen a video. This was actually on the news, like a video clip. The lady, she got a woman was complaining about dietary supplements in the wedding. So basically, you got invited to this wedding, and you complain about what my meal plan was that I had set for the wedding.
Oh, so I get so the one complaining, I guess, you're a fat bitch or something like that. What?
I don't know. I didn't see the lady, but how you gonna complain about stuff that I wanted to go for my wedding? You could
Uh,
have easily left. Matter of fact, how about you pay me for this food? How
mm,
about that?
mm,
Because ain't no way in the fucking hell you finna make my wedding go the way you want it to go. Oh, I need to have this to eat and this and that to eat. I'm going off of what my pocket says and for what I want at my damn wedding. You feel me? If you don't like it, kick rocks. You going on. You don't gotta be here. But
mm-hmm.
I thought it was disrespectful to the bride. You know what I'm saying? Like you was invited here because I like you. And maybe I could tolerate you on this day. But you come with this extra ass shit. Hell no. Hell to the no. I don't care what family side you on. You can go. You could go. You better be glad I don't take off this guy. I'm gonna have me a dress or some dress down clothes. Because if anybody want to get crazy at my wedding, I promise you, I'm showing up with the sneakers already ready.
No man.
Ouch.
Mm.
Mm-mm. You are not gonna ruin my day. Okay, who you is? But I guess that was a whole big deal because it was on the news. So I'm like,
It
So
really
this
isn't.
shit.
My
Mm.
fault. Go ahead, Eric.
No, go ahead, brother.
It's real quick. Like it really wasn't a big deal then. I'm over here thinking like maybe there is like maybe I thought you could say like maybe the bride issued a statement that, oh, in order for you to eat, you have to pay a certain amount of fee. If you wanted to drink something, you had to pay a certain amount of fee. Like that kind of bride, like that bridezilla type of woman.
oh
Like
no,
don't.
she had a guest that was just complaining about what
Yeah,
she was.
the,
Mhm.
that the person that complained must have been a fat woman. All right, I'm sorry. All right, you're complaining about some kind of some dietary meal, really. Eat the damn food, all right? Take 6 plates if you need to fill up your calorie deficit, your calorie crap, okay? Go ahead, Eric.
Man. So this chick here goes to the wedding and complaining.
Mhm.
You know, there's just certain people you just can't have at your goddamn wedding. And I got family members. I have told them personally, y'all ain't invited to my fucking wedding.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
Mm.
y'all ain't invited. Don't and they got man, no nigga, cause you destructive. You're a destructive ass nigga. You're a destruction to society in general. Like, I give you a prime example. I got a cousin, right?
Mm.
This man here stays in trouble. And it looks like he about to be in permanent trouble. So let's just say he gets out in the next 2 to 5 years, and I'm walking down the aisle with my beautiful Colombiana Latino with her beautiful brown skin, looking sexy and all this shit. And this nigga get invited to my wedding? Oh hell no, nigga. Nah, you ain't invited to my fucking wedding. You, that motherfucker there, and that motherfucker there. Ain't none of y'all invited to the goddamn wedding. I don't care if it be 30 people in that wedding. Fine by me. Fine
Right.
by me.
I don't
Nah.
want no huge ass fucking wedding, no risk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to
Mm.
ask
Yeah.
y'all, like, what is your idea of like a wedding? Like, what would y'all want?
Listen, I obviously immediate family is there, you know, that close friends, but like all co-workers and all them shit. Are we really friends or are we not? Like, if we really friends, then yes, I can see you coming there. Like, if I talk to you or hang with you outside of work, then yeah, you probably is gonna be invited. But just somebody who I'm just cool with at the workplace and be like, damn, bro, I hope you work tomorrow because that's the only way I'm gonna get through my shift. Maybe you can come, maybe, but like 100, what they be having like 200 damn people? Like that's just a bit much because, like I said, I'm doing my wedding off of my budget, and if everybody coming in there to eat free, okay, I got to think about all that, like all this money that's gonna be put into this. That's what I'm thinking about. The money. That's what I'm really thinking about. So it ain't got to be
Yeah,
so huge, but
yeah.
I'm really thinking about the money. The fucking wedding is expensive. Like the fuck, and I be damn somebody gonna come and ruin my goddamn day.
Oh, that's right.
I object.
Hold on, Josh. Wait for the finale. Let the scroll roll.
Right, right, right.
Let the scroll roll. Yeah.
Eric gonna be like, I got something to say. Wait
That
about
shit gonna
20 seconds, the fucking scroll gonna be all down the aisle and
that
shit.
shit gonna be funny. And you know what? It's gonna have, you know what's gonna be funny? It's gonna have 500 reasons as why they should be married. So when a motherfucker go back and look at it, they gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, wait a minute, hold on, man. Who is really getting married here?
Well, they gonna be like, are you angry or you're
Wait
not
a
angry?
minute,
I don't
man.
understand.
He's
They be
speaking
like,
with
wait a
such
minute.
he's speaking with
Hold
such
on.
passion. They
Is
confuse him.
he the lost child in this relationship? What the fuck going on? What the fuck this?
I'm crying.
Hey man, I crack myself up sometimes, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna have a
only do
scroll. Yeah, you should
only
have never said that, Josh. You should have never said scroll. Yeah, I'm gonna put that shit in there.
you and Josh. Y'all with the shits, both of y'all.
Hey man.
But I can't do that. If I see that at my wedding and I know y'all told me how to do it, I'm gonna be waiting for it now. I'm like,
Hey man, that shit gonna come out of nowhere. I'm gonna pull that shit out of my coat pocket. They gonna be like, what the fuck? And then they gonna look at the title. The title gonna be like, why they should get married. Wait a minute, it's supposed to be why they should. No, I changed the rule, nigga. They should get married.
Mm-mm-mm.
oh my
And that
god,
shit gonna be funny as hell,
No
man.
words.
bro.
No.
No comment. Do you, man?
Hey man, look, y'all can do that shit at my wedding.
Not be married. I'm fine with that.
Hey, I'm tell you, y'all. Hey, when I get married down there in that South America, hey, y'all know y'all gotta show up. Y'all know y'all gotta show up. If one of y'all do something crazy, I just be like, hey, babe, look, I know one of them gonna do something crazy. So just be prepared for it. I don't know which one, but hell, fuck it, they gonna do something crazy.
Just play along.
Just play along with it. Just play along with it. Okay, Poppy. Okay, Poppy, I go along with you. It's okay.
She gonna be like, this is what y'all do? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, my cheeks hurt. Y'all are ridiculous. All right, y'all. We're gonna end it here. I know y'all want to get to that goddamn game. Y'all gotta take a shit, piss, and all that other shit before the game start. So y'all can be comfortable. So I appreciate y'all being here. Consistency. We're trying. We're trying.
We getting there. We getting there.
Getting
Here we
there.
are. We are. But it's Super Bowl, so we give people some pass, you know.
I give y'all a pass, but anyways, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.